Hello and welcome everyone. I will chitter chat for a couple minutes until we get make sure one that it's working and two that you're there. Alrighty, let's see if it's working. Let's see what Facebook is doing today. Anyway, I'm Sandy with Lolly and Sand. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And yeah, I'm so glad you have joined me for this fun live. And Facebook's doing nothing. Go figure. Anyway, oh, that cracks me up. Alrighty, let's see. Well, it looks like we're good. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Alrighty. Yeah, lighting looks okay. So, yep. Okay, so before we get to the card itself, I have a couple announcements for you. One is that starting on October the 1st, there's a DSP sale, 15% off selected DSP packages. That's why this is here. I'll show you this in a minute. Hey Tracy, welcome. Welcome. So that's really exciting. That goes for the month of October. I'm one of those people though, I get in on the first day. Tomorrow, September 30th, can you believe it's the end of the month? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, it is the last day to get the free extras with the starter kit. Now, if you're not getting my email, then you may want to sign up because you'll hear the updates and you'll read all the goodies. There is a link up in the, don't go now, up in the description that takes you to my blog, which will take you to the September starter kit special. I think that's what I called it. It's a tab that you click on. So why would you want to be a demonstrator? Why wouldn't you want a discount is the question. You don't have to do what I do. Okay, you do not have to do what I do. You can join and never do anything after that, but you would be considered active for 4 months. So you would have, let's see, that would be October, November, December, and then you would have to the end of January, which would get you the celebration, into celebration, yay, and occasions. I'm not sure they're calling it that. Hey Marcy, welcome. Welcome to everybody. Some people are being a little quiet and that's okay. I'll do the talking. Adjust. Anyway, no obligation, no pressure. It's just a super fantastic deal and a discount. So here's the other thing is that when I buy this, I have to buy more of this paper. When I buy this paper, this is the Poinsettia Place DSP. I get the 15% off, just like you. It's a sale, but I also get my discount. My discount's 25% off, so I'm going to get 40% off the paper. That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's such a great thing. Anyway, you can join anytime, but I always like to say join when there's a fantastic special and you're getting 2 stamp sets and enough cardstock to make 16 cards and rhinestones. It's a good time. It is a really good time. All right. So here is the DSP we're going to be using tonight. Well, it's one of these anyway, but I'll just go through it because I know when you look in the catalog and you see a picture about, or even online, a picture about that big, it doesn't show you how pretty it is. So I'm going to try to not move it too much, but show you the paper. This is gorgeous. This is, have I used this? I have used this. I haven't used all of them yet, but I'm getting there. Very pretty. So obviously there's a poinsettia theme. This is nice and woodsy looking. And I do like pine cones. Love this one. If you were, let's say you didn't get the dies in the stamp set, you can fussy cut these quite easily and you have got yourself a card with poinsettias on it. Look how pretty is that? This I love. This I love. Oh, I forgot one more announcement. So on October 22nd, I'm doing a card class. This is one of the DSPs we'll be using. And I think the other one is this one. And I'm going to make really pretty cards. You need to tell me, though, if you're coming, though, by October the 3rd. Now, when I say coming, it's on Zoom. Okay, so we'll meet on Zoom. You get all the goodies that you need to make 6 cards. There, it goes this way. We're using this one too, and this is what we're using on the card tonight. And what I like about this is one, it's nice and bright, and two, it's not all one color in the background, so it gives it some depth and dimension. Really, really pretty. That's the one side. I always like the main side best, but sometimes I find one that I also really like. I know I use that. Oh, no, this one. Ah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is, we're in the garden green look of things right now. This is pretty, and this doesn't say only Christmassy to me. Neither does the pine cones, you know, male cards, masculine cards. This is year round, and of course, wood grain is always, always, always an every time, all the time kind of thing. Okay, so here's the stamp set that we're using tonight. This is also the stamp set that I'm using in my online Zoom class. Yeah, so tonight we're using this one, and I love this. It's perfect for the card, absolutely perfect for the card. It says, surround yourself in the love of the season. Love it. Hey, Krista, welcome. And I know I've used this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, and yeah, okay, I've used a whole bunch of them. But it's really nice. I'm trying to, I know I'm tilting it a whole bunch, but it's hopefully so you don't get a great big glare in your face. I'm always looking for really excellent sentiments. And this is one that it isn't just for this year. You can use it over and over, because this year maybe all your cards will be this or this or this. Next year you can change it up. Lots of excellent sentiments. In fact, there's 10 on here. So that's a really good set. And I've had it on my desk for a while now. So the first thing we're gonna do, let's do a little bit of stamping first. So, and you know how I always use, almost always use Whisper White. This is very vanilla. The size doesn't matter because it's going to be die cut. Uh-oh, I forgot the die cut. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh no, I forgot the die cut. Oh, and I don't have them down here. Well, we will improvise. We'll improvise. I'll figure it out. Hey, Julie. Welcome. Hey, Grace. Yep. I think a whole bunch of us are from Ontario. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Nice to see you. Welcome to... Oh, I hate to think I'm going to fussy cut this because it looks so pretty on the original. I can't believe I did that. So I do my videos downstairs, and if we could have classes in person, they would be downstairs, but my actual, where I work on my cards is upstairs. Oh man, I have to fuss. Okay, I'm gonna fussy cut this. This is not gonna be pretty. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you forget your dies. Okay, and I am like not the best fussy cutter in town. I can do it. Hey Julie, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. I always think this is late, but it isn't. And across Canada, there's, you know, people still having supper. Okay, and I might be weird. I haven't had supper yet. I decided that I would fall asleep for a little bit, and I did, but I set my alarm. Just a little power nap, you know, to get you. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Okay, this is going to be like the not prettiest card ever. There is another solution. Can I do it? No, maybe not. Okay, I'll show you the original and show you what it looks like, because this is really, really awful. Well, actually, it's not as horrible as I think. Oh, it's pretty horrible. It couldn't be something that... Okay, well, I could do better, I suppose. Well, if you're going to do it wrong or something, if you're going to forget something, it's going to be on your video. Telling you that right now. It will be on your video. Okay, a little bit of die cutting. So this is I know you can only see part of it, but I don't think, I've only got like this far between my camera and this. So this is the Stampin' cut and emboss machine. I'm gonna have to think of an acronym for that. So we're going to die cut this pretty little shape, and this would be from the Poppy Moments dies. Okay, we would have been using one of the layering circles if somebody hadn't forgotten hers. Okay, now this, if you haven't seen it, this is the red velvet paper. It's really a nice thickness, so it's going to die cut beautifully, in other words. And what I did find, remember, a few videos back when I said, I think you can emboss this. You can. And that example's upstairs. But it can be done. I did emboss it using the, my favorite folder, the Tasteful Textiles 3D folder. Okay, so this is our die cut. Our die. This is from the Tasteful Labels die. So I can put both these in here. This is, if I can do this, I should probably put the handle the opposite direction. That would be handy and not lose that. There we go. Okay, so this is our self-healing mat. So I'm still testing it out. I mean, I love the fact that the whole thing is magnetic. Yeah, happy little mistakes. That's funny, Marcy. Oh boy, yeah. But you will see the original card, and that will be good. And you can see what it really looks like, because I used one of the scalloped layering circles. And you know, with the old machine, we would often go back and forth several times. Not necessary. So this is the velvet paper, and that cut out beautifully. And I really, by the way, the die makes these really cool lines here, which I love. Just anything that adds texture to a card or depth, it makes me very happy. And then here's this little guy. All right. I really like that. I have not pulled out those Poppy Moments dies for I don't know how long, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's get rid of this little guy. There we go. And, oh, this is not going to look pretty. Okay, this will be going on here. I'm going to put it on there very lightly, because when I'm done the video and go back upstairs, I'm going to take that off and do it properly. Now, my blog post is ready, so you will see the card with the proper die cut. So I just used a glue dot, not something I would normally do for this, but I can pull that off so easily. That goes there, and then this is getting popped up on the red velvet paper. So if you haven't purchased the red velvet paper, I'm going to say I think it's going to make you very happy. There. Now, did I do that? Let me check my original. Yes, I did. I was really hoping that it would stay stuck to the red velvet, and it did. So this is good. Very, very good. Oopsie, oopsie. All right. And then we'll just put that on there. So it's a nice little backdrop. Might not be quite in the center. Yes, you can pull it off. Yay! Well, that was easy. Try to aim for the center. It's easier to aim for the center when your fingers aren't in the way, so you can actually see what you're doing. Okay, next. Wee-haw. Let's see. Oh, I know. Okay, now remember I said we're using the Designer Series paper. This is so pretty, and it goes with the red so nice. So this again, this is the paper that, one of the papers, there's a select bunch of papers that will be going on sale on Thursday the 1st, October. Good gracious. So this is one of the pieces of the Poinsettia Place DSP. This is the brushed metallic. There's 3 different colors, and I think this one, gold, bronze, and I can't remember. Okay, that's not in my head right now. I know there's demos on here. They can help me out. Julie? Anybody else? What is the third? Copper? Copper might be the third. Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds good to me. Now, this is slippery. So when I put this down, I'm actually going to try and hold it in place. And then I can still maneuver, which is good, which is why we use Tombow. So I put just a nice little edge on that. Did I get the measurements for this? Oh, poop. Oh, I did. I wrote them down. Oh, I did. Good. Okay. So this, the DSP, is 2 inches wide by 5 1/4. And then the brushed, is that right? Yeah, that's right. The brushed metallic paper is 2 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, and remember I said the folder, the Tasteful Textiles 3D is my favorite. This is the folder that I ran the red paper the red velvet paper through, and it was really cool. I haven't tried it with big patterns, but I did find that I really liked it on this. I just didn't use it for this because I think we have enough going on. So how about we do some assembly? Okay, so here's the base. Ivory as well, or nope, not ivory, very vanilla. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I do like my cards going this way, but I do also, you know, have them folding the other way. I just like this. Now, I see it's not quite as flat as I would like, so I'm using my bone folder from Stampin' Up. Everything I use is from Stampin' Up. I probably don't need to say that. All right, and then we'll put this on. Okay, one thing at a time, right? Oh, wait a second. So, like I said, this is 4 1/4, this is 4 1/8, this is 5 1/2, this is 5 3/8. Okay, 5 3/8, 4 1/8. I don't write out my measurements because I've said them on my video. And if you're watching, don't worry about now because the video will, you know, it goes on to Facebook, but it also goes on to YouTube. And what I like about YouTube is you can stop or pause, write things down, and then continue on or back up if you've missed things. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can see all my videos there. All of them. Mistakes and all. We do them all. Why not? Okay. See how it's coming together? So, so pretty. So you know what I just read? Other than the fact that, you know, it's going to be October. We knew that, but Thanksgiving is only 2 weekends away. Is that right? So I'm not looking at my calendar. It's just things are going too fast for me. Now, because, just taking a moment to line these up. This piece, the brush metallic, and my layer here are the same length. I can just make sure that it touches top and bottom. And then this. So see what I mean by, like, how pretty is that? Prettier if it was, you know, the right one, but anyway. So anyway, I also cut these guys out, and I believe, I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure these are also from the Poppy Moments. It's the Poppy dies anyway, let's put it that way. Now, what I want to do is, I'm going to have one going one direction, and then the other one, I don't need everything, otherwise it's just too high, and I want this about here. So I am going to, oh, yes I did. I broke it. I don't need this little end either, so it'll just give me a little more room for everything. Now, I think I used glue dots for this. Everything matches tonight. How interesting. That was totally not on purpose. Totally, totally not. Let's get to the glue dot. One there, and then I'm going to put this on here, and then afterwards I will go under here and add. So let's go right about here. Give or take. I may lower that. No, I kind of like it there. I like just a little bit of texture up higher, so I think I like that. And then same with this one. Just press the piece right into the glue dot. And then this one will go, nope, it's going to go this way. But wait, I had an idea. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Scissors. Maybe I want one more leaf. So we should, I was going to do that off camera. Why? Show you. Because this is the part that I took away. So wrong side. That one's not really going to show. So I can add this one right here. And it looks like we have 3. And I like 3. So, oh, unstick, unstick. All right, so let's add that as well. I am forever, I don't know about you, but I'm forever, when I have pieces that are big like this, taking them apart and using sections of them, because it just, I didn't have to cut it. I kept extra, it's right there. I put that on the wrong side. Poop. Well, I think we got a way around it. All right, so let's do this. Kind of like that. And then this little guy, I meant to put it on the top, on the bottom, but I put it on the top. So There. Now you can see all three of them. And for this, I think I'm going to use glue dots. I'm not going to pop it up because it's already got a popped up layer. As much as I love popping things up, you know me, love popping things up. So, what else do I have to tell you? My grandson's going to be 6 months. Can you believe it? 6 months old. This Sunday, I believe. Or Monday. Again, don't know my calendar, so there we go. And, oh, I just felt a glue dot up here. If I can't see them, you can always feel them, you know, because they're good and sticky. So, in case, well, I don't remember. I can't remember everything I've said. How terrible. If you plan on coming to my virtual class, you need to RSVP and make payment by October the 4th. Okay, now I do know what day it is because that's Sunday. That way I can order everything and get it all together for you. And how about right about there? I like that. Oh, that one's down too low. There. There you go. I'm going to show you the inside on a finished card and what it would look like if one, oh, look at that. If one used the die cut. So I think you can see that. So I don't often use like scalped with scalloped, but I just thought it looked pretty. And that's what it would look like if I didn't fussy cut it. And then here's the inside. So I did have an extra apparently on my desk. So this is also from the same set. And we did use real red. I can't remember if I said that. Real red. And there you go. So the one with the mistake, which I will fix, and then the one without the mistake, ooh, can't tell them apart. I'm kidding, you can. I think that's pretty well it. We talked about that. We talked about joining. We talked about the class. Yep. We talked about the sale. Yep. Okay, so important links will be added to the video description after the video. And I thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for understanding why I wasn't here last week. And I'm really glad to be back. But migraines, as you know, you've had them, are really unpleasant. So we're all done with those though. So anyway, oh, thank you. Thank you, Judy. I'm glad you liked the card. Thank you. And Marcy. And that's it. Alrighty. So if I've missed anything, I will go back. Yes, Tracy, you need the paper. Yeah. And like I said, this is the paper that will be used on the 6 cards that will be in my class. Hey, Janice. Oh, I'm just finishing up. You're going to need to go back to the beginning. But this is the card that worked out. And that's it. So I will see you again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. right here, Eastern Standard Time. And have yourself a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay, bye-bye.